Ever since Josh Heupel took over as the head coach at Tennessee, he has had the ability to find star quarterbacks, develop quarterbacks, and find diamonds in the rough. The first guy we have to talk about is Hendon Hooker. Hooker was pretty much a washed-up player at Virginia Tech, as it looked like he was nearing the end of his career and that he was never really going to become a star. He was decent at Virginia Tech, but no one thought he could become a Heisman contender. That is exactly what would happen, as Heupel took a chance on him and he exploded in both the 2021 and 2022 seasons, getting them the biggest win in years against Alabama, and at one point had a Heisman campaign before he ended up getting hurt against South Carolina. The second quarterback he found is Joe Milton. Milton was another one of those players who was really highly regarded coming out of high school, but after not really putting much together at Michigan, he transferred in, and while he wasn't great in his first two starts in 2021, Milton has been a reliable backup, has one of the best arms in the game, and showed how good he could be in the future against Clemson in their bowl game. The next guy is Nico Lamalieva, who's a 5-star recruit, and while I wouldn't say he's an under-recruited gem by any means, I think Heupel will get the most out of him, and he will be a star. Right now, there's one player, though, who I also want to talk about, who they recently signed in their 2023 class, who could be their next 3-star gem. Former NFL offensive coordinator was super high on him. He rewrote his school's record book, and will have a chance to compete for the 3rd-string job as a true freshman. And today I'm going to introduce you to him. We're going to go through his story and how he will impact the team. But before we get started, be sure to leave a like if you want to support today's video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, let me know what player, topic, team, or situation I can cover next, and turn on notifications so you never miss when I upload. Now, let's get started. Today, I'm going to introduce you to new Tennessee commit Ryan Damron. Currently, he is ranked as a 3-star recruit and recently signed with Tennessee after Taven Jackson entered the portal. He'll have an opportunity to come in and be that 3rd-string quarterback and will probably battle it out with Navy Schuler. Damron, though, always loved Tennessee, and this was going to happen. He said, quote, "I've wanted to go to Tennessee since I was a little kid. I grew up a Tennessee fan, and that was always the goal. Whenever I think about playing college football, I would think about doing it at Tennessee. That's always been my goal, and everybody puts it on their wall because it's something they want to reach and obtain. That was always my thing, and I just wanted to make it there." He eventually went to Henry County High School, which was located in Paris, Tennessee, and he would rewrite the record book there. He left the school as the all-time leader in nearly every single passing statistic, and he was recruited by multiple Division I teams. He had offers from schools such as Middle Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, Eastern Kentucky, and the Kentucky Wildcats. Yes, I'm saying that correctly. An SEC program who could potentially have a top 10 quarterback pick in this draft also wanted this kid. Damron is by no means one of the top quarterbacks in the class of 2023, but that has to be saying something. While he had offers to multiple programs, his desire to go to Tennessee was way more important than money, so he chose to commit a few days ago and will have a chance to actually play a role for him. According to 24/7 Sports, he will come on as a preferred walk-on, which means he will not use a scholarship, and it won't count against the team's limit, but maybe he'll be getting some sort of NIL deal, and at minimum, he can earn a scholarship spot. He said, quote, "I want to thank God for allowing me to play the game at the next level. I want to thank my parents for believing and guiding me in the right direction, and I want to thank my coaches for putting their time into developing me into the man and player I am today. I also want to thank the whole community of Henry County, and lastly, I want to thank my teammates and friends. With all that being said, I'll be committing to the University of Tennessee." Damron was a 4-year starter for Henry County, and he led the Patriots to 5A Tennessee playoff appearances all 4 years of high school. During his career, he became Henry County's all-time passing leader, finished his career with over 4,000 yards, and broke the record for most passing attempts and completions his senior season. He also didn't have a ton of turnovers, and he's one of those guys that seemingly has grit and did put up big numbers. That mentality should translate to the next level, but it looks like some people think his skill set could as well. Liam Cohen was a former offensive coordinator for Kentucky and was most recently with the Rams, but he has decided to come back to Kentucky. Cohen is the guy who first noticed Damron and offered him a scholarship at Kentucky, and what does that have to say? This is the same guy who found and helped develop Will Levis to his breakout 2021 season, got an opportunity to coach with Matthew Stafford this past season, and has now worked in the NFL. He obviously sees something in this guy, and while every quarterback that ever gets recruited to any big-time program has some potential, it says something that it's an SEC school, and it really says something that Damron will be the 3rd-string quarterback. Right now, you're going to have a 60-year quarterback in Joe Milton at the helm. Then other than that, you only have one other scholarship guy in Nico Lamalieva. While Lieva is a 5-star recruit, Damron will have a chance to play, will have a chance to get on the depth chart, and a chance to learn from guys better than him. I have no idea what is going to happen to him in the future, but for right now, it seems like the Tennessee Volunteers got an absolute steal with this 3-star quarterback. According to 24/7 Sports, he is a 3-star recruit, the number 111 quarterback, and the 1,979th best player in the class of 2023. Will this guy be a Heisman contender? Probably not. Will he probably start that many games for Tennessee? I doubt it. Either way, the Vols got a Division I quarterback with SEC interest for free pretty much, and I think this guy's underrated, and let's see what happens. But what do you guys think? If you're a Tennessee fan, what do you think of this current quarterback room? And what do you think of Ryan Damron? Also, what's another recruit, player, topic, team, or situation I can cover in my next video? And before you go, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and check out all my other videos on the end screen. Hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.